Bánh is tapioca noodle. That's the first thing that you should know about this dish. Thing, but the texture on that mushroom was awesome. It's like Pitnung. Now we have a fried spring. So that's what we're doing today, actually. Me and Mama Hien here. Doesn't look. Ooh. All right, so that should be good. Hi everyone, it's Frederick with Back of the Bike Tours. We wanted to do a little video to take you kind of behind the scenes on us building our food tour. So we get many vegetarians that come out with us every year. What we do for vegetarian customers is we will bring vegetarian food onto the tour for them so that it's not really an interruption. What happens is we will go to the restaurants that might have dishes that have meat for 80% of our group tour, but then we'll bring something else onto the tour for that customer. And it's always important to me that the food that we bring for the vegetarian is just as delicious as the food that we're eating at the restaurant that we're at. It also has to match the style. So that's what we're doing today, actually. Me and Mama Hien here, we are going to be tasting some of the food that we picked up from a vegetarian restaurant. So let's get in. I'm going to introduce you to the first dish. So the first dish me and Hien are gonna try is Ban Chang Chong. Ban Chang means rice paper, and Chong is mixed, so it's a rice paper salad. Now this became really popular with students quite a few years back, and it popped up everywhere. Now I've had this dish before. It is one of the better just even rice paper salads I've ever had, but the fact that it's vegetarian makes it really nice too. So what we have here, this is what we see. We see the rice paper. The fresh herb that we see in there, that is a Vietnamese hot mint. We're gonna have a little bit of mango. And now this is the really cool part. This is gonna be a fried tofu. So it's fried, dried tofu. So it's really nice and crisp. We're gonna have some peanuts. And then what they've mixed this in is there's a bit of salt and sugar in there, but also they take a tamarind sauce, and that gives it like this sweet and sour flavor. So we're gonna test this real quick. Mama Hien has never had it before, so we're gonna see if she likes it or not. If she thinks it's ngon or không ngon. I think it's real good. Is it good?
Ngon.
Ngon. No, we got very ngon. And I was a little disappointed.
Giòn và mềm. Ngon lắm.
I really wanted to get that dried tofu. That makes it really special. Did you try the đau hũ?
Đậu xoài hay đậu hũ?
Uh-huh.
Xoài.
Oh, or she's saying mango. Oh, this is really good. It not only is it vegetarian, but it is one of the better rice papers I've ever had. So this is a great find. This allows me to bring this onto the tour, and when we do anything snacky, we'll be able to bring this out and introduce this to the vegetarian customers. It looks like a giant pile, so it is a giant pile. So actually, one of the great things about this too is that I can actually separate this and give it to a little bit to everybody, so everybody gets to try some vegetarian food. I know you guys can hear the dog in the background. I promise you no dogs were hurt during this vegetarian video. Hold on, we're gonna go on to the next item. So the next dish that we picked up I was really excited when I saw this on the menu. This is Pitnung. What bún thịt nung is like I think of it as like a Vietnamese kind of grilled noodle salad. What you saw is that we poured fish sauce over the top, and that's going to be a mixture of nuoc mam, fish sauce, sugar, a little bit of lime juice, and what we have on the inside here, we're going to have rice noodle, of course. We have some bean sprout. We got a bunch of fresh herbs in here, like the shiso leaf or Thai basil, or even in Vietnam we have a leaf called rau yip ga, which translates into smells like fish herb. It's really strong, but you often find it in a dish like bún thịt nung. Now, we have a fried spring roll, chai yaw, and on the inside of that, you can actually see they have a bit of mung bean in there, and that's the yellow part of it. And then we have some tofu here. So this is emulating a grilled pork sausage, and that's what this is doing. And that is the great thing about Vietnamese vegetarian food. Vietnamese love vegetarian food. So, well, they love their own food as well. So they want their food to be as close to the original dish as they can while having it be vegetarian. Now, there is actually something in here that's really interesting. It might be hard for you to see on camera. We had it earlier, but it was these small little cut pieces that are julienne. And what that's emulating is actually pork skin. In Vietnamese, it's bì. And that's what that's emulating. So they've taken the tofu and they've cut it real thin, and they kind of made the same texture that you get while eating like boiled pork skin, basically. Yeah, so this is cool. I'm excited. I haven't had this yet. Neither has Mama Hien, so we're gonna give this a try. All right. I made a mess. Oh, that's good. I'm excited to try the tofu. That's really good. That is really good. Mama Hien's gonna give that chai yaw a try.
Ngon.
Ngon? She says ngon. Is that good? That's good? I'm gonna try it too. Yeah, so far this is really good. Bún thịt nung is always fresh. That's the best way to describe it. It's fresh, but it's filling, and you get a lot of different flavors from the grilled meat and the fried spring roll and the fresh herbs and the fish sauce that's poured over the top. It's an excellent dish, and they've done a really good job here. You know, the spring roll is a little dry. I would say that. The spring roll is a little dry. Paul. Give that a try. Do you like that?
Cái này là món thịt chay.
Ngon?
Ngon.
Yeah.
Thơm mùi.
For me, this was really delicious. The chai yaw khom ngon. I did not like the chai yaw. The chai yaw khom ngon.
Chai nó ngon mà.
I did not like it. It was very dry, Paul. Dry. Yeah, but otherwise, everything else about the dish is really good. It's bún thịt nung. It's fresh. It's delicious. Yes, I would serve this on the tour. Me being picky about the spring roll, that's just me being picky. But everything else really good. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna try the next dish. I wanted to add some clarification to the video here. Mama Hien is just so nice that she is gonna say everything is delicious. But when we turn the camera off, she let me know she agreed with me on this spring roll. Now we are disagreeing here. She says is ngon.
This, I don't. Tôi không ngon.
She doesn't like it, and we're gonna agree to disagree on that one. I think that was really nice, and I think it's a really good emulation of a grilled pork sausage that you get on bún thịt nung. So we're gonna go ahead and try the next dish now. Okay, so the next dish that we're gonna have is a curry, Vietnamese curry. That is like your typical Vietnamese vegetarian food item that you would serve to somebody visiting Vietnam who's vegetarian. The curry, that's one of the first things that pops into mind. Now, I feel like oftentimes the curries are very hit or miss. I have not had this one yet. I'm very excited to try. With every curry, you get a side of vegetable. Here we're gonna have some Thai basil. That's what we have here. And then also an interesting little herb that you often get with pho as well. This is sawtooth coriander. And then we have this little thing right here. And I always just call this rice patty herb. Again, another one that you get when you eat pho. So it's very similar vegetable on the side that you get with pho. You get a little chili to spice things up and a little bit of lime juice. You could squeeze your lime juice into this salt, pepper, chili, this salt and chili mixture that we have on the side here, or you can just add it right in. Now I know for myself, I like a lot of lime in the soups and the curries that I eat. So I'm gonna be one to add lime, but we'll see how Hien feels about it. And this is gonna be the Vietnamese banh mi. When you get curry, you can have it with noodle or the Vietnamese baguette. I'm always a big fan of the Vietnamese baguette because we get noodle with almost everything we eat. So it's nice to go out and get something that has baguette instead of noodle. Now we're gonna give this a try and see what we think. On the inside, I don't yet know what we have here. Okay, so here we're gonna have a big sweet potato. Very, very big sweet potato in the middle here that I just cut in half, which is actually stuck to my spoon here. We're gonna have some fried tofu. And, oh, I don't know what this is. It looks like a mushroom bottom. Yeah, so it looks like the stem of a mushroom that they've decided to keep in there. And more mushroom, that's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, more mushroom. It's hard to tell because everything is covered in curry. We're gonna have to eat it and try. So, you ready? We're gonna give it a go here. I think it's all right. You like it?
No.
No, you like this one.
No.
Me, I'm kind of on the
No.
border with it. I want to add chan. Do you think? Chan?
Chanh.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yes? Okay.
Chanh.
So we are in agreement. We can add a little bit of lime. I think that's what it needs for me. Do you want to mix it up? Do you want to mix it up?
Mix.
Yeah. So Vietnamese food often has those side condiments that you see, lime or hoisin sauce or chili sauce. So that's always just kind of balance the food out. I'm gonna try a little bit of this tofu here. It's good. The curry itself is not spicy at all. Vietnamese curry is more sweet than spicy. It's got some good flavor going on there. Maybe with the banh mi, let's see. See if I kind of like it like that. I like it with the banh mi. She really likes it. For me, it's a little sweet.
Béo của dừa. Thơm của cà ri.
I think I like it. I would not say it's the best curry I've ever had though. I don't know if it's the best vegetarian curry I've had though. I don't think so. But I think it's maybe in the top 5 that I've had. It's pretty good. I would like it if it was a little less sweet, but that's just kind of how the curries are. Yeah, I think it's good. Is this a... Is that nam? Nam? Now, I don't know if you know, if you've been on tour with me, you know, I'm not a big fan of mushrooms. I just don't like eating mushrooms, which, of course, as a chef, made my life hard when you had to taste a lot of mushroom dishes, but... No, that's not mushroom at all. That's tofu. Oh, that's really good, actually. Woo! I like that. Texture-wise, whatever this tofu or mushroom thing I just ate is really good. I'd have to get down to the bottom of what that is. Did you eat one? Yeah.
Ngon lắm. Cái nấm đông cô cũng rất ngon.
I guess that's mushroom. That's just really good textured mushroom, to be honest. That would be one of the better mushrooms that I've had. Wow, they really do that. That's one of the most impressive things about these vegetarian restaurants. They just kill it, man. They just do such a good job of playing with mushrooms and tofu, because I do not like mushrooms, and it is often a texture thing, but the texture on that mushroom was awesome. Yeah. So I think if I can tell how much he's eating actually, so I think this is Mama Hien's favorite dish so far. For me, my favorite dish has been the Chong Chong. Now we got one more to try, and we're gonna show you that.
Cái này ngon, cái này.
This next dish is Kang Kua. Kang Kua is tapioca noodle. That's the first thing that you should know about this dish. So we have these big fat tapioca noodles on the inside. These are fun to eat. A lot of people compare them to like something like udon. I think the Vietnamese version is a little bit different, but same idea. The next thing that we're gonna have is a bit of tofu on the inside. You see this broth here is really rich and thick. That's gonna be filled with, hopefully what they're trying to emulate is the crab flavor. We got some carrot on the inside. Now this is what's really interesting. This is kind of what stuck out to me. If you're ever in Vietnam and you have a dish called bún riêu. When you eat bún riêu, there's often this big mat of a blended crab that has been boiled, and it comes into like a form like this. I don't know what you want to call it, like a raft or something. But they try to do that for the kua in this dish, for the crab in this dish. I should explain that, I'm sorry. Kua in Vietnamese means crab. So this is supposed to be emulating kind of that crab meat wrap. Now we are over here trying to figure out what this could be. Is it a mixture of tofu? Is it a mixture of mushroom? Is it a mixture of the jackfruit pith, which has actually become really popular around the world for vegetarian food? Then here we're gonna have a slice of tofu and some more carrot. So, all right, we are excited to jump in and give this a try. Are you ready? Yeah? Okay, here we go.
Vậy là 2 tô nha.
Oh, it's not as sweet as I thought it was gonna be. It's good. I like that. I wish it was hotter. We took everything to go. I wanted to get it exactly the way that we would have to get it on the tour. So that's actually why we're not eating at the restaurant. We're eating at Mama Hien's house. Is because I wanted to get everything to go, and I wanted to be able to enjoy it the way that we would have to use it on the tour, from to-go containers and such. Well, let me try the noodle here. It's not a super bouncy tapioca. I think I prefer a tapioca noodle that's a little bit fatter. This one's not that fat. It's kind of thinner. I think I'd want like more jumbo style. Let's try this crab thing. The crab wrap. Now that's really good. The crab wrap is really good. This thing is awesome. I don't know how they made it. I don't know what genius vegetarian chef is back there making this thing, but you killed it. This is delicious right here. This is so cool. I'll try a little bit of sliced tofu. The texture on that tofu is killer. Oh, it really is. It's a good soup. It's good. I think that, what do you think?
Ngon lắm. Rất ngon, món này dễ ăn.
Yeah?
Ngon.
Ngon, okay. I didn't understand the first part, but then I heard the delicious, so she does enjoy it. Yeah, you know what? I think this is a good dish. For me, the broth and the noodle, I would just like to have a bigger noodle, but it's okay. That's just me being picky. The broth itself is all right, but I'll tell you what, the tofu on the inside is killer, and the mushroom that they did on the inside of the curry was killer. So, if we had to recap what we had, so we had the Chong Chong chai, the Chong Chong. We had the rice paper, we had the tofu, and we had the Pitnung. Let's see. What do you think? So, which one ngon?
Ngon. Món này ngon. Bánh
Okay.
tráng trộn ngon. món cà ri ngon
Uh-huh.
và món bánh canh cua ngon.
Uh-huh. Bún thịt nướng.
Bún thịt nướng.
No, she doesn't like it. Yeah, for me, yeah, you know what? I have to agree. I have to agree with her. At first, I was really kind of happy with the bún thịt nướng, but maybe I was just really hungry for it because I haven't had it in a long time. But after we've eaten everything else, this was the weakest one. So, what does that mean for me? What do I have to do for our tours? Well, I'm just gonna take the bún thịt nướng off. We won't get that for any customers, and we have to go back to the drawing board. I'll have to go back to that restaurant or another restaurant, and I would like to find a really good bún thịt nướng or something similar to that, something that is not a soup, something that is not heavy. I want something lighter because I don't need people getting too full too early on the tour. That's it. Thank you for your help. Thank you so much. And if you guys are looking to book a tour with us, as you know, we handle vegetarians very easily on our tour. You're more than welcome to come out. We're gonna get you some delicious food to eat. Go to backofthebiketours.com, book a tour with us. And till next time, bye guys.